How's it going, everybody? This is Nathan with Fresh Start Detailers. I got a call from a customer who took their vehicle to a local car wash. Once she got home, she noticed that the vehicle felt very rough to the touch. They called us to come out and see if we can do anything to make it better. So doing a inspection, all the windows, painted surfaces, chrome, plastic has overspray, and the contamination created these little microparticles that are scratching the surface. Hi.
How's it going?
Good. So I've just taken some footage and I'm working on this area over here. That way you can get a good feel and look at what I was recommending.
Okay.
And then basically from there, you'll have the option to go with better or great.
I want great, of course.
Exactly, yeah. So the heavy is
Just
what's...
taking it off?
Yeah, it's not only taking it off the coarseness, but it's also removing the scratches that happened.
Excellent.
Probably since you've had it.
Good.
So if you want to come this way, so I worked on this area here, so if you can take your hand and just slide down.
Oh, yeah.
And just keep going down, 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 down.
And then I feel it. Yeah.
Yes. So, and then
good.
Right, and
Feels wonderful. Okay.
Exactly. And so if you want to come over here, we want to use the light as a guide.
Okay.
And I'm going to move this because...
Well, you do take your whole shop with you practically, don't you?
Well, you know, with services like these where it's not like a simple, like, put on a cloth and wipe type situation, this is how aggressive these kinds of services can get. Okay, so you're going to see a lot of heavy swirls, and then the goal is you're going to barely see anything on the side that I worked on.
Right. I get you. Yeah, I understand. I see it.
Right, okay, yeah. That's about where we would be at to kind of fix your situation while also working on improving the surface back to hopefully what's like a factory finish.
Okay.
And so that process with that second machine, with the third pad that I showed you, that's real big, I would have to do that on the whole vehicle.
Of course.
Which is very time consuming.
Right.
And it's just one of those things where if you were to hire somebody who offers that and they're like, I'll have it done in a couple hours,
it won't work.
They're rushing right through it. It's going to leave buffer trails, or they're going to burn through the paint, whatever the case may be.
Okay.
So this is something that you definitely want somebody with experience who's going to take the time and attention to focus on every panel for you.
Well, how should I get the car clean then?
Right. So once we fix this portion of what happened, what we need to do is add some kind of protectant back on the factory finish, because what happened is it all got stripped off. Okay. So anything that's like the dirt, bugs, rain, all those things are starting to bond to the surface because there's no protective layer on it anymore. Okay. Right. So we have what's called ceramic coatings, and this is where, you know, it starts to tack up because we get into paint protection.
Okay.
And so those essentially create like a bond on the surface, so all the dirt wouldn't stick.
Okay.
You wouldn't have to go through the car washes with the brushes. You can just go and power wash it off.
Okay.
It doesn't stick the same. So that would be like ideal.
Okay.
But if not, you would want to have it waxed like every week.
I can do that. Yeah, I could do that.
Right.
Yep, that's the way I want it to be. That's the way it should be.
That's how it should be, right? Typically what I do is I have to do this process like once or twice.
Okay.
And I shine a light, overlook everything, and then if I see any areas, I go and I touch it again.
Okay.
Is that how you found us on Google?
I did.
Okay, great.
So would that include a ceramic coating?
It doesn't include the ceramic coating.
Uh-huh.
The ceramic coatings are its own service. Like if you call this, hey, I want to wash and wax, we would have washed it and waxed it. It wouldn't have taken care of the abrasion, but it would have added shine, you know, and like a protective layer on top. The 2 year is going to be the cheapest, and it goes on all the paint and your windshield.
Really?
And it creates that bond. It's basically liquid, and it turns into a clear film after we get everything done. Okay. It stays at the shop for about a day, and then once you pick it up, you don't wash it for 3 days. It cures, and then once you do wash it, I mean, it's just a night and day difference as far as like cleanliness, visibility, and whatnot. That is $600.
Okay.
And the correction that you need is going to be the 3-step correction. Yes. So that's going to be that heavy pad. Okay. So it's going to be $950 to do that. Okay. And it's definitely, you know, way more than what we discussed. So that's what you would be looking at is the $950. That's technically just for the paint.
Well, let's do it then.
And so what I'm going to do for you, just because it went on your windows, and I'm not trying to gouge you, but I'm also trying to hopefully educate you. I can throw in the windows for free. Okay. Probably would have been like an additional $400 because I have to do a machine buff on it, and you know it's a different process. But yes, I'll definitely take care of that for you.
Okay.
But if you did want to add the ceramic coating, that's usually when I recommend it. The 2 year lasts for 2 years. Okay. The 4 year lasts 4 years, and then the 8 year lasts, which is like a lifetime, right? those are a lot different than traditional waxes. You can buy like a spray wax locally for like $12, but it's not it's not commercial ceramic coating, right? I'm not sure how active you are with like washing your vehicle by hand, or if you prefer taking it through the car wash.
Like once or twice a week.
Okay.
Take it in and wash it.
So if that's something you want to do, that's really gonna help with just like the longevity of your vehicle staying like up to par.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, so you would be looking at the 950, then the 600, and then since you're bundling, what we do with bundles is we take 10% off.
Okay.
So you're gonna save some more money.
Okay. My problem is getting the car to you because I know you want to keep it for more than one day.
We're licensed and insured, so we can pick up your vehicle, take it to the shop. So
is there a charge for that? Picking up?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
There's no charge for that.
Well, that would be the simpler thing for me.
For sure, yeah. We try to be as convenient. Every situation is different.
Right.
So before taxes, you'll be looking at about $1,400.
Okay.
Give or take.
Okay.
And so the vehicle would be down for a full day. I would be the one working on it. I don't sub my work out to anybody. I'm a family-owned company, so I'm not sure if you're familiar where Selma, Texas is at.
I know where it is.
Great. So
I know where Macaroni Grill is.
Oh, okay. Nice. My shop is located on a boat and RV facility, so I typically work on big vehicles. And so I'm used to.
This is just a little thing for you.
This is little for me, but it's still gonna take hours for me to get everything right.
What I'll do is I'll give you like $400 down. How does that sound?
That's
in
fine.
Cash.
No problem.
Okay. Sounds good, Nathan.
We'll look everything over. If you see anything, I'll touch on it. If not, we'll process your payment once everything else is finished. All right, everybody. So I got done doing that pre-inspection and demo. The customer wants to do our 2-year ceramic coating installation and our 3-step paint correction process to remove all the micro scratches and swirls that happened, as well as correcting all the abrasion that this customer feels on the surface of their vehicle. We're gonna buff the vehicle back to a shine, remove all the swirls and scratches for the customer, and then we're going to install that liquid 2-year ceramic coating on all the painted surfaces, as well as the front windshield. If y'all have any questions about getting a service like this done on your vehicle, give us a call at 210-701-0184.